can use some of our special rooms around the campus. We have a production lab where they do some video filming. We have breakout rooms where they can work with their group to have some small group space away from the hustle and bustle of the classroom. They can have snacks in the room because we know they can be trustworthy and respectful of that. They can use earbuds and listen to music during some independent time as long as their work is getting done. There's a lot of little privileges that come with this very intense way of learning and a very different way of learning. Are learning a lot of 21st century skills along the way. So they're learning how to collaborate with their peers and their facilitators. They're learning to communicate with each other and with experts all over the world.
My initial impressions from I3 are very good. I like the atmosphere, the campus itself, how the classes are very close together. There's not a lot of running around. It's an amazing, interesting experience because not a lot of kids get to say that they went and took a class about computer programming and project-based learning and all of this. So it's an amazing opportunity that not a lot of kids get to say that they've tried.
They're covering the same standards that students would in any public school here in Florida, but they're doing it in a collaborative way. So as they work in groups, they're working to create something that either mimics something from the real world or is something that can be used in the real world.
An I3 scholar is somebody who is self-motivated and takes the initiative to learn and keep on track, and that we call agency, to show growth, and somebody that wants to continuously just learn and gain insight into new things.
So far, I've learned that scholars are responsible for their own learning. As their facilitator, I'm in charge of guiding them in the right direction.
The iCubed Academy is different from traditional high schools in a lot of different ways. I guess the largest way that we're different is the way our students go about learning. All of our students participate in project-based learning, which has them working in groups.
The coolest aspects of last year of I3 was probably the programming class that they gave you. It's fun and it's really useful, and I plan on using it on the future for other jobs.
Are learning a lot of 21st century skills along the way. So they're learning how to collaborate with their peers and their facilitators. They're learning to communicate with each other and with experts all over the world. They're learning how to think critically and problem solve, and all of these skills we think will help our students be better prepared for the real world. Their primary learning tool, and so everything they do, they're creating videos, they're creating brochures, they are creating presentations, and all of that, heavily relies on the technology at their fingertips. So they're learning to use Google Docs and write emails professionally, and they can Skype with people all over the world. They're really learning to harness the power of technology in a very different way than a traditional school, in a way that we think will help them be better prepared again for the real world as they.
The impression I got last year from I3 was a good one. It was a smart learning environment for me and all the other kids to help us concentrate more. And I hope the freshmen get the same idea this year, so to help them concentrate more also.
So the learning is very different, but it also creates a very different type of graduate. So that's kind of the main way that we're different. But because of this project-based learning, our scholars are able to also go about their day in a really good